Welcome back to Echo Thread, where we pull the invisible strands that tie music to memories. I'm Jasper Fields. Lily Roo is back with a new album called $12. It's loud, funny, uncomfortable, and extremely online. It's been climbing the charts without settling into one lane. Pop, punk, folk, noise. Pick your fighter. We have the hard to find and hard to define Lily Roo here in the Echo Thread studio today. Lily, last time we talked, you said you were in a space with loud things working on your next album. That feels like an understatement.
Hi, Jasper. Yeah, my brain is kind of soup right now, like too many tabs open, alarms going off, something vibrating for no reason. This album is basically what it sounds like inside my head when I'm tired but still thinking way too much.
Speaking of confusing, the album opens in full punk mode. Fuzzed out guitars, anxious energy, slightly unhinged vocals. Lyrically, it's pretty simple though. Alarms, snoozing, trying to wake up. It feels very preteen morning brain. Was that a statement?
Yeah, totally, that's exactly it. My mornings are just chaos. Like, I wake up already tired, I hit snooze, forget why I'm tired, remember everything at once, then feel bad about it. That song is basically me lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, phone glowing, brain buffering.
There's a line about weaponized incompetence that really jumps out.
I didn't even fully understand the phrase at first. It came from my mom. She said it one morning, and it just stuck in my head because it sounded serious and kind of scary. It was that moment where someone's disappointed in you and you're like, wait, am I actually doing this on purpose? And then your brain finally turns on and it's awful for a second.
Then you jump straight into chaos with every pearl in caramel. It sounds like sugar overload.
It is. I was in this boba and poke place in Carmel, Indiana, ordering from one of those giant touchscreen kiosks. The menu just kept scrolling. Pearls, jellies, foams, things I didn't even recognize. I didn't want to miss out, so I just kept clicking yes. Total FOMO.
$25 for one drink.
Yeah. I remember holding it like, this is ridiculous, but also kind of amazing. It tasted like everything at once sweet, weird, too much. That's what I wanted the song to feel like. Your brain getting overloaded, but still kind of loving it.
There's an undercurrent of abundance without meaning.
Exactly. Too many options, no real consequences. Or at least it feels that way until you're halfway through the cup, your stomach hurts a little, and you're like, why did I order all of this?
Let's talk about charging.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of charging. Or I should say, waiting to charge. So I adopted the one AirPod lifestyle. I'd use one until it died, then switch. One in, one charging. I wasn't thinking about feelings, I was just being practical.
Mono sound instead of stereo.
Yeah, not perfect, not immersive, but it was enough. I wasn't trying to fix the situation or make it better. I just needed something steady in my ear so my thoughts didn't get too loud. The music staying on mattered more than how it sounded.
The title track, $12, is where everything locks in. It's the bridge from your last album, but also a bit indignant. A reaction to fame. How real is it?
The $12 is very real. It was my weekly allowance, and I remember planning every dollar like it mattered, because it did.
You talk about being famous since birth, which is a loaded line.
People hear my name and think they know the story. That line is me pushing back. Visibility doesn't mean control.
And the chorus keeps returning to control. What you buy, what you don't.
Spending is a kind of belief. $12 keeps you honest. You can't pretend you're someone else with it.
And now to gluten-free bread. This song is funny, but it's also about identity.
It started as a throwaway comment at school. I requested the gluten-free option, and everyone immediately adjusted. Different snacks, different lunches. No one questioned it.
And then realizing you don't hate it.
Yeah, that was the weird part. I missed pizza, but I also kind of liked it. It was easier to keep the story going than explain why I started it.
There's no confession moment.
Because real life doesn't have one. It just quietly becomes normal.
About those plants, William and Dander, this feels like the quiet center of the album. Two plants barely surviving.
They sit by my window. I forget about them for days, then notice one leaf turning yellow and panic a little.
You ignore the care instructions.
I read them once and then never again. I water when I remember. Somehow they're still here.
There's a lot of tenderness here.
They feel like proof that imperfect care can still be real. They don't need me to be great, just present.
Just don't talk about it. This one feels tense. Group chats, silence, surveillance. Middle school in a nutshell, no?
I watched people get burned for one message. Screenshots travel faster than apologies.
So silence becomes strategy.
Exactly. You learn which thoughts are safe and which ones stay private. Not because they're wrong, but because the cost is too high. One time, a messaging conversation got out of hand and a kid got expelled from school. The instruction from our school was dystopian.
You can think about it, you just can't talk about it.
Yep, that's right. That resonates in my head. The guardrails of surviving middle school.
And in closing, we are going to play my favorite song on the album. The closing song, which seems more of a warning or proclamation. When Lily talks, it starts off kind of vulnerable, but suddenly you land on something really direct. Let's take a listen.
Room full of noise, hands in the air. Everybody racing to get somewhere. I'm in the back, clicking a fidget cube, watching the whole thing come unglued. They say I'm quiet, they say I wait, like I'm late to some invisible gate. But I'm just listening, stacking the truth, letting it age, letting it prove I don't burn words just to fill the air. I don't spend them like I don't care. When Lily talks, the room goes still. Chairs stop scraping, even the ticking chills. I don't say much, but when I do, every head nods like they always knew. When Lily talks, you hear it twice. Once in the sound, once in the silence. Teachers say her voice matters. Friends listen close when she speaks, not scattered. I take my time, I read the room. I don't rush daylight, I don't chase noon. I work alone, I work just fine. I'll ask for help when the question's mine. I don't raise hands just to be seen. I speak when the thought is sharp and clean. When Lily talks, people lean in like they missed the start, and this is the win. Not loud, not fast, not dressed to impress. Just one clear sentence, nothing less. Attention isn't noise or size. It's knowing when to open your mouth and why. You can shout all day, you can sell the room, but still miss the moment that lands the boom. When Lily talks, the room remembers. Lunchroom, classroom, late November. I don't chase echoes, I don't pursue. I talk when it's true. And then it's true. I've been listening the whole damn time.
Wow, just wow. How does mom feel about that last line?
Well, let's just say life is getting less simple for me. Truth is what you say out loud. Or is it?
There we have it, folks. $12 is an album about limits, money, attention, speech, choice, and truth. Thanks for walking us through it, Lily. We can't wait to see what you say next.